Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Basby Survival Hunter, and I'm going to be going over the rotation for playing a Survival Hunter and Classic WoW, or at least my rotation, and I'm very pleased with this. So let's start off, we're going to look at the talents I chose. We have 3 for Monster Slaying, 5 for Deflection, 2 for Savage Strikes, 1 for Deterrence, 4 for Survivalist, 2 for Clever Traps, 3 for Sure-Footed, 3 for Killer Instincts, and of course 1 for Counterattack, which is our bread and butter at melee. Next over, we're at Marksman. I've got 5 in Efficiency, 5 in Lethal Shots, 5 in Approved Hunter Mark, 1 for Aim Shot, which is going to be your bread and butter if you're long range, which the cool thing about Survival is you can switch between the two. It's a nice little balance. I got 5 at Mortal Shots, 3 at Barrage, and 1 at Scatter Shot. Oh, and 2 more for Ranged Weapon Specialist, so I can get that extra 2% weapon damage from, ranged. You get a little bit more in Marksman, but that's okay. I just do that in case I want to swap over to long range, because you can kind of do either one, as I said earlier. So to begin, first thing I did whenever I made my Survival Hunter is I actually set up quote-unquote stances. So I've got my 3 right here. As you can see, I'm in Aspect of the Hawk. I can swap over to Aspect of the Monkey, which is macroed with the Aspect of the Hawk. So I can switch between the two. Now when I do that, it changes my entire action bar. So Aspect of the Hawk, we're going to have our Auto Shot, Arcane Shot, Serpent Sting, Multi-Shot, Aim Shot, Concussive Shot, and Distracting Shot. Hunter's Mark, and I got the Traps, Feign Death, and the Volley. You know how that works. So what I do in this instance, let me find, perfect. I'll start off with the macro for Hunter's Mark, which will also send in my pet. That takes some time. So basically whenever you do this, your entire rotation for the most part is just going to be Aim Shot. You're going to fire another shot in between, and it just boosts your weapon damage. So you can just fight at a range like this. If you want to throw in a multi-shot, be my guest. Go ahead and do that. But Aim Shot is going to be your bread and butter for this. Yeah, no keyboard turning, right? Okay. You go ahead and skin it real quick. And I will show you guys the melee rotation I use, which is surprisingly extremely effective, no matter what other people tell you. It gets the job done. So I'll swap over to Aspect of the Monkey, and this will give me my other row of talent, or other row of abilities. I start off with Scorpion Sting, because if I'm going to be in melee, I want them to do the least amount of damage to me or my pet. And then, of course, we've got Raptor Strike, Wing Clip, Mongoose Bite, Counterattack, and Scatter Shot. If you get too much threat, you could always use Disengage. I actually have Growl macro to this, so I can get aggro off of me completely, and it'll be on my pet. As a Survival Hunter, though, you kind of, when you're in melee, you do want to have aggro. That's how you can proc your other 2 abilities, like Mongoose Bite and Counterattack. So let's go ahead and send him out. And my pet will start attacking, and then I will fire a shot. I'll run in. And you're going to want to use Raptor Strike every chance you get. Throw in a nice little wing clip every couple seconds. You don't want to burn through your mana. As he's attacking me, I'm just waiting for the proc to go off, and there we go. Because we got counterattack, so now he is rooted for 5 seconds. If it gets too hectic and you need to get out of there, you could always just use Scatter Shot, and it'll get you out. It's a nice close range ability, and it'll also get you out of combat for that second. So you can use that time to run away or do what you need to do. Now, this isn't for everybody, but this is how I play my spec. This is how I play my class. And I honestly have no real issues with it. Like, It's not the most optimal, obviously. You always want to go marksman if you want to be completely optimal. But this is a very fun and engaging way to play because you literally have two different ways to play. This is why I like survival. Try it again. It also helps if you got some good weapons and weapon enchants. Didn't quite work out the way I want, but hey, it still works out pretty well. So you just kind of cut right through these guys, and you switch aggro between the two of you, so you don't take too much damage, and your pet doesn't take too much damage. So this is my rotation. It's not for everyone, like I said, but this is definitely what I like to do. And you know, if you got aggro and the situation gets worse, you could always just pop the Tyrants. I actually have my racial for berserking macroed with it as well. So if I'm taking too much damage, I will just pop this, and I'm going to be getting mongoose bites and counterattacks going off like crazy, on top of the 30% or 30% damage increase from berserking. This is how I do it. This is how I have fun. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys try to give it a go. If you have any different builds you want to discuss, let me know. I'm always open up for something. Alright, have a good day.